This is in continuation with the previous video. So now, mm, as communicated, Jalandhara got all the Sakala Vidyas from Daitya Guru Shukracharya and became very arrogant. He started conquering every place. He started conquering Vaikunta, Kailasa, and everywhere, and he did immense penance to Lord Brahma, seeking a boon that he should be immortal and no creature in the whole universe should aim for to kill him, or he should not get death in his life. So Brahma said, it is extremely impossible to give this sort of a boon, please seek something else. So what happened was, uh, intelligently Jalandhara started seeking one more boon, saying that he wants to get married to a pativrata. Through her penance, and through her saubhagya and mangalya bhagya, he should be protected and no one should come and kill him. So this was the penance done. So this was a very tricky situation for Lord Brahma, but still Lord Brahma grants him this boon. This boon. Later, what happened was, Jalandhara became extremely arrogant and started creating a lot of problems in Bhuloka, Vaikunta, and even Kailasa. He went to a certain extent where he started desiring Goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Lakshmi became very angry, saying that I am also born in the uh, element of water. Jalandhara, Jal, even you are, Jal means water. You are also born in the element of water. So we are literally siblings, and this is not fair. Please stop doing that. In anger, Vishnu will come and try to destroy uh, Jalandhara, but he couldn't. He was always escaping because he had, because of the moon that he had got from Brahma, of seeking that of immortality. So later, what happened? He started troubling Goddess Parvati as well. He was desiring Goddess Parvati as well. Goddess Parvati became very angry, stating that she is a motherly figure to him and it is extremely wrong what he is doing. Shiva became extremely angry and wanted to kill Jalandhara. So when these things were happening in multiple attempts, Jalandhara was always being saved. Then what happened was, suddenly Brahma remembered the boon, and both Vishnu and Shiva also remember the boon which was protecting Jalandhara. So what happened, since Vrinda was a hardcore devotee of Lord Vishnu, so what happened was, Shiva advised Vishnu to go in the form of Jalandhara and meet Vrinda. So when he went, uh, the Pativratya of, what is her name, Vrinda, was revoked. That means she became impure because Vishnu went in the form of Jalandhara, not her husband Jalandhara. So what happened? The Pativratya of Vrinda was destroyed, and then Shiva got the power to destroy Jalandhara, and that's how Jalandhara was killed. In another story, what happens was, Vrinda was extremely disheartened, shattered, and she started cursing Vishnu because of backstabbing. And she told Vishnu that you would be born as a stone. She immensely cursed him. So that's how Vishnu got his form as Saligrama, and she entered the funeral fire. So what happened? In anguish and anger, with extreme sadness, Vrinda entered the fire, and looking hurt, in a lot of empathy, Vishnu gathered the entire ashes and started to plant it as a holy basil, because she was a hardcore devotee of Vishnu. He said every year, we will celebrate our wedding during Kartika Masam, and that's how Vrinda was transformed into a holy basil. And that's the reason even today she is not used in Shiva Puja, and she is used only in Vishnu Puja, and that is the reason how Vishnu got the Rupam of Saligram, which Hindus worship every day. For more such content, please like, share, and subscribe to Mysteries of Indian Mythology. Thank you very much.